Here we go. Everything you need to know about the world's greatest stretch. Let's get it.
Let's go.
What's going on, beautiful people? Coach Brian here with Criticalbench.com, functional movement specialist, and I'm bringing to you everything you need to know about the world's greatest stretch. You heard that right. There is a stretch that is the world's greatest, and everything in this video is all about the world's greatest stretch. So welcome to our channel. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, thank you so much for picking this video, and I promise I'm not going to let you down. So in this exercise, this stretch, this movement, it's pretty dynamic. It starts off pretty basic, but then over time, just like everything else, it progresses to something that is mind-blowing and groundbreaking. So let's get started with the beginner's version of the stretch. So first of all, I didn't coin this term, world's greatest stretch. I actually learned this name of this exercise so long ago that it's widely accepted in many different settings, probably more of a performance setting or like an athletic type of environment. So the world's greatest stretch, I'm gonna show you what the basic world's greatest stretch is, and I'm gonna show you an advanced version. I'm gonna show you a fat loss version. I'm also gonna show you a beginner's version. So this is essentially the world's greatest stretch. It's right here, got it? The reason why it's the world's greatest stretch, I'll tell you here in just a minute, but let's back up a little bit. But before we back up, I need to tell you a couple things about this stretch and how to use it. So then you're gonna kind of like start mentally thinking, how am I gonna use this in my workout? There's a school of thought is that before you start exercising, you wanna do dynamic exercises. The world's greatest stretch is considered a dynamic exercise, dynamic stretch, however you wanna call it. So you want to be doing this pre-workout. That means when you're warming up, you're going to be integrating this stretch. Now, the advanced version, you can be actually using that in your workout or as a finisher after your workout. So just pretty much empty the tank. However you want to use this exercise, make sure you're using it because it's phenomenal. Now, if you want an already made program ready to go for you, I developed a program called Metabolic Stretching. You're going to be able to stretch your way lean in 15 minutes time. If you're not down with DVDs, it's a digital download as well. So please take advantage of this. You can click the banner up there or check the pinned link down below to get more access or more information about this product. But the product that I did make has this in there, has the beginner's version, but also has the advanced version. So definitely want to check that out. So let's go back to the beginner's version. So brand new, never done this exercise. So you're gonna assume the starting position that you just saw me do about a minute or two ago, but the difference is the back knee is down on the floor. So you see that? Start with that knee anchored onto the floor, toes are dug into the ground. You're gonna start in this position. Now, if this is challenging, which it might be if you might have some adductor pain or discomfort or some tight hip flexors, this might be challenging in itself. So then what you can do from there is kind of like sprawl out a little bit. Got it? So let me show you from the front. Like I'm kind of sprawled out like this a little bit. Got it? The tighter you go, the more challenging it becomes, but the more effective it becomes. So let's say you're here, which is totally fine to start. You're gonna take the inside hand, the hand that's closest to the front leg. You're gonna twist the middle spine, reach up. Now you're gonna hold this, trying to sink the hips down deeper into it, reaching up, and then return back to neutral. This is considered the basic. This is where you need to start if you're considered a beginner or definitely tight in the groin area or also the middle spine. The reason why this is the best exercise, the world's greatest, is because it works everything from the head to the toe, all different planes of movement. It's suitable for all types of individuals accomplishing different goals. It's easy to perform, and it's extremely just easy for the body. Like again, if you've got back pain, hip pain, this is an exercise that is going to be good for you. It's effective for athletes to warm up. It's effective for fat loss. Maybe not the beginner's version per se, but the advanced version, which I'm going to show you here in just a moment, that's more effective for fat loss. All right, so we're still on the beginners. Now we're going to progress back into the traditional. Now, let's say you're good with this right here. You're good with this movement right here. Let's throw in a little bit of a more advanced version. Now, to intensify the stretch, take that inside elbow, drop it down to the floor, hold this. What you don't want to do is roll that foot up. You want to keep everything in this starting position. So drop that elbow down, then extend up, repeat. So now you're definitely sinking deeper into that stretch. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna be feeling this one a lot more. Obviously, you would do it on the other side. Now, don't be surprised if one side is tighter than the other. That is totally normal. Work through it, and that is why you're doing this on both sides, because both sides need the same amount of love. Now, there's also some different modifications or alternatives to doing this. I shouldn't say alternatives, but additions to that. So I've been taught, you know, you're here, and then you kind of step back, do a push-up. You can throw this in there, back up. So it's kind of like a flow. Right there, got it? I mean, you can be as creative as you want doing this. Now let's talk about the advanced version, but before I show you the advanced version, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we've got other videos just like this that I know you're gonna find helpful. And if you're loving this video so far, drop me a comment below. Love to hear what you have to say about this. All right, I gotta catch my breath for a second because the advanced version is advanced. I coined the term world's greatest fat burning stretch because if you do this version, high reps, maybe for 30 seconds, even up to a minute, you're gonna be huffing and puffing, even more so than I am now. You're gonna be sweating big time, and it's definitely gonna be one of those you're gonna be like, wow, I'm glad I did that at the end of my workout. So here it is right here. So world's greatest fat burning stretch. So here's the start, and then rapidly jump and twist right there. Okay? Do this as fast as you want, long as you want. A lot of movement going involved with that one. Now, we've all done those exercises where it's not so bad when you're doing it, but the second you stop and you're like, all right, that really was bad. Like I'm breathing harder now that I'm stopped than I did before. So as you can see, this is a very dynamic exercise. Please start with the beginner's version, work your way through it, go through the range of motion properly, take the necessary steps in order that you're doing this safely, but then progress forward into either a flow of your own, throwing in a push-up, maybe a cobra or something like that. And then you can also integrate the world's greatest fat burning stretch like you just saw right there. Thanks for watching this video on the world's greatest fat burning stretch. At the beginning of this video, I told you about my program here, Metabolic Stretching. I definitely want you to check this out. Where you can get more information about this is underneath this video. There's gonna be a link that's pinned in the comment section. Click that link, get more information about this. And again, if you're not down for DVDs, that's fine. You can download the digital version as well, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be able to feel great and lose some weight in just 15 minutes. Not only that, but I want you to subscribe to our channel, give that red subscribe button a big smash. Comment below, let us know what you thought of this video. And if you've got a question for us, please drop your question below. As always, thanks for watching this video. Have an awesome day. We'll see you next time.